Hey guys, I am back. It is Avilo here. I'm bringing you another commentary, and this time, for this video, guess who it is again? Well, looky here. I'm being BM'd on the fucking ladder, guys. Wow. Should we report this guy? Should we copy strike this guy? Should we fucking report him to Twitch? Should we copy strike this guy for such language? Look at the language this guy's using. This was, again, I played this game. You know, yesterday? You see that language this guy was using? He should be banned from the ladder, shouldn't he? For such language. Oh! And he's linking his stream, too. Uh-oh! Uh-oh, Twitch! He should probably be banned, right? Look at that. He linked his stream here. He immediately, right at the start of the game, he called me offensive language. Very offensive hate speech. This guy should be banned. I'm expecting multiple reports after this video is posted for this guy to be banned. Look at that. I didn't even say a word to him. I didn't even say a word. But apparently it's okay if it's against avilo on the ladder. I'm not allowed to say anything back, guys. I can't say anything back. But it's cool. It's all right. This guy, says hi fucking retard, and then he linked his Twitch. I guess that's acceptable behavior too, right, guys? Look. Isn't it funny how the world works nowadays? You know what? The Twitch ban wasn't because of hate speech. It's because people just mass reported my fucking ladder banter, whatever words you want to say I use. Like, come on, man. I guess that's not hate speech though. I'm just fucking joking. I don't fucking. It doesn't bother me, but I think it's funny that I did flame people on the ladder. And, get temp banned, and there's people that will do it to me, but, because they're not known, they don't have a platform, or they're not, known streamers, it doesn't matter, but because, I've reached such a point in the StarCraft 2 community, there's people that will literally try and troll me, take stuff out of context, blah, 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 report my stream, because they want stuff like this to happen where they want me to get banned from Twitch for essentially nothing. Essentially no reason. Anyways, I just think that's kind of funny that I'm showing you guys this replay here. And right at the start of the game, somebody does that, and people wonder why I flame people on the ladder. It's these kids, what am I? You just have to sit there and take it, I guess. That's what they teach you. That's what they teach you in society nowadays, guys. They teach you. They teach people in society. You can't say anything back, because if you do, then it'll be clipped and it'll be recorded, and then they'll say you're the bad guy. That's how society works nowadays. If you try and defend yourself back aggressively with whatever language or whatever in whatever way, then the people that are this guy basically is anonymous. No one knows who the fuck he is, but and other people as well. But if they get a game of me flaming somebody, they can mass report me because I'm known on Twitch, and just because they don't like me. But I'm not allowed to flame the fuck out of this guy with whatever language I want when he just at the very beginning of the game calls me that in the chat. Like, again, I don't really care. It's just ladder banter to me. But people make a big deal about it when they want. So the thing nowadays, guys, with this fucking hate speech nonsense or banter or whatever, people abuse this shit nowadays to attack people that they personally have a problem with, that don't even do, like, you have to be so careful now. You have to almost censor yourself nowadays. You have to be so careful, like, if I say something and flame someone on the ladder, they don't like the exact words that I'm using to flame, they can try and go full social justice and get me banned, even though I've never had any hate speech in the history of my existence on this earth. But they can, it's a sad world nowadays. I hope this shit changes in the future where people aren't so, people need to stop abusing this shit to try and, like, it's just abuse. It's just abuse. Anyways, abuse of, like, societal norms. I don't know. This is like the what is it? The pussification of society. I could go on about this. It hurts free speech being able to, like, you can't flame, but then like if somebody flames you, you have to take it without saying anything back, because then you're the bad guy if you say it back, and then they, you know, it's very weird. But anyways, this guy tried to do a double reactor hellbat opener. Let's see what he scouted. Scouted absolutely nothing. All he scouted is double hatchery, and he went double reactor hellbat, which is kind of a blind counter to the build I'm doing, to be honest. The build, I went for 2-base muta. I went for a 2-base mutalist build. And interestingly enough, he blind countered it with a second factory. So it could be luck, could be a map hacker, don't know. People like this could be... There's a lot of hackers on North America right now. I get a clutch transfuse down on this spine, which makes... That was actually such a big deal. That transfuse that I got there, such a big deal. That spine almost died. Transfused it. Kite back with the queens. Try and split those up. I'm trying to target the low hellbats here. And I lose one queen, which is pretty good. My opponent now lifting both factories. Did he scout the spire? Oh yeah, he did. So he lifts both factories. And at this point, looks like we got a mechster, guys. I'm a little sick, so you have to excuse my incessant sniffling today. I've not been feeling good all day and all night yesterday. So yeah, it's making double Thor. This game was actually really fucking... It was a really, really interesting game, so... Glad I could bring you guys this commentary of a game that I played off stream. And again, guys, I don't really care that, you know, he flamed me at the start of the game. I honestly don't find it a big deal, and... You know, it honestly is not a big deal. Just like when I flamed people on the ladder, it's not a big fucking deal, but... People wanted to make a big deal out of it for the specific purpose. There was no hate speech. It was for the specific purpose of trying to get me banned from Twitch. So there are trigger words that people will, you know, you can't say those words. So, okay. So, you know, when I get back on Twitch, it's just a matter of if I'm going to flame people on the ladder or whatever, or trash talk or banter, I just have to be careful I don't use words that, you know, trigger the fucking social justice warriors or people that try and get me banned. Twitch terms of service are very arbitrary anyways. Like, they'll ban some streamers for saying words, and then they don't ban other streamers. They ban some Twitch streamers for having, you know, some girl streamers for having too little clothes on, but then they don't ban the ones that are half naked. Like, it's very arbitrary. Like... The new Twitch terms of service are basically just so... Honestly, it's just so they can ban whoever they want on a whim. That's basically... The new terms of service are basically so fucking arbitrary. If someone doesn't like you, or people in the community mass report you or whatever, then they can try and get your stream banned. Regardless of whether or not you're actually breaking or doing anything bad. The terms of service are doing anything bad. So, this game I actually went mass meta. I mind-gamed him here. Building a lurker den, because I'm a good Zerg, and I actually build lurkers. And, yeah, I'm actually I'm overbuilding mutas. Which is something that you can do sometimes against somebody that's going mech. I'll put the production tab up, or I'll keep it up there so you guys can see it. So just massing mutas right now. The lurker den is in preparation for... late game, because actually you know what I've been finding out, guys? I probably will have to clickbait this video. Avilo new Zerg style versus mech or some shit. Because what I'm figuring out is lurkers are actually good against mech. Like late into the game, mass like Zergling lurker is actually kind of good against mech Terrans. Like, it's a comp that's not really used too much, but once you get the drilling claws and once you get like, you can spend a lot of your minerals in Zerglings, and then the Zerglings soak up all the damage, the lurkers move in, instantly burrow, and you just do a fuck ton of damage. It's actually so good. So my opponent, this Cinder guy, whoever the fuck he is, he moves onto the map. Joke's on him. I'm making 5 lurkers. I have 22 mutas though. 2 Thors is not enough to deal with. This is the problem when you, or this is the issue when you play mech. if you're the meching Terran, you can't move on the map unless you have exact right number of anti-air. And so he doesn't realize I kept making mutas. He has 2 Thors. So this army's dead. I can take this all out for free. All of this for free. I was going to kill that Thor, then I realized, wait a minute, I want to kill all this before it gets to my base. Because he actually can't suicide it onto my economy. So I made sure to move everything over here. Mutas killing the rest of this army. Lurkers and Hydras dealing with the last Hellbats. And he's basically dead at this point. This should have been game right here. If I had, I actually counterattack across the map. This should have been game if I played a little bit more carefully. What I should have done was I should have just gone for his economy, right? I should have gone for this base. I didn't realize it was up. Forgot of my vision. I didn't realize it was there. I could have killed that. Instead, what I believe I do is I went for his... I wanted to go for his production, which is okay too. He doesn't really have much. Like, look at this. He has nothing. He's dead. He's actually dead. But then, I go full NA, and I actually commit the mutas into his base. I went full fucking NA. This was... I lost like 15 mutas in an instant. This game is over. Should be over. I'm just like, throwing right now. Because, you know, he has nothing. He lost his whole army. That should be game. 140 to 88 supply, but I fucked up and I stupidly threw away half my mutas, and now he has a 4th base, so game actually goes on a little bit longer here. Keep in mind, all of that was off of LOW TECH units. I didn't even have Vipers during all of this. So the interesting thing is, this is truly a low tech Zerg game. Low tech Zerg versus mech, which I don't play too often. Although I've actually been doing this more often lately, switching between mutas, lings, lurkers, hydras, roaches, ravagers, switching between the low tech units instead of just going for pure Hydra Viper, which is always good. Hydra Viper Roach is the standard against mech. Getting like 10 Vipers, mass Hydras would be the standard thing. But it's actually interesting how this how the lower tech style actually works too. Just flip-flopping between low tech units over and over and again. Boom! Offensive GG. Not talking shit now, is he? Not linking his stream anymore, is he? Oh, another thing that I've been trying to practice when I play off-stream, and obviously right now I'm playing off-stream when I play, I am trying to incorporate more Zerglings into my play. And this is what I'm talking about. Look at this fight. This looks bad for me, right? But watch this. Look at that. That actually went so well. All those low tech units, and like that actually went so fucking good. A little bit of a mess up here. There's 2 lurkers that are behind, that are too far back. Slight mistake on my part. And then I decide to make roaches, which probably is a bad idea, to be honest. Probably a bad idea, to be completely honest. This game was actually pretty long. Making roaches, and then I thought it would be a good idea to morph Ravagers, because I thought he wouldn't be ready for like a Ravager switch. Bad idea, waste of gas. All that gas could have been more lurkers or vipers or. But this was, like I said, guys, this was a game where I specifically wanted to play without, like, I haven't built Vipers yet, and I've been on High Tech a while. And you guys know I usually build, I always build Vipers. But this game, I thought maybe I could get away with just playing just low tech units without Vipers. I haven't transitioned into Broodlords or anything at this point yet. But yeah, this is, like, I thought he was dead here, so I morphed even 11 more Ravagers. I thought he was dead. I thought there's no way after all everything that I've done this game, I thought there's no way he could come back. You're about to find out how wrong I was. I have 20 Ravagers and 2 Roaches. And, yeah. Throw City. I mean, I'm still winning. I still have more bases, more gas mining. But this is almost a throw. We're getting really close to me throwing this game, man. Anyway, like, to be honest, if I didn't suicidal, this game was over earlier when I was in his third base with the mutas and the lurkers. I should have targeted. I should have gone for his command center and then killed his fourth, and then the game would have ended. The only reason this game continued to this point is because I stupidly lost those mutas in an instant. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna speed this up. Get to some juicier parts. He's trying to Hellion harass me. I have a lot of expansion on the map. I have a lot of money. I'm banking up a lot of money. I'm also researching upgrades for air. I'm getting all the tech in the game. Ultralisks, Adrenal, like Hydralisk upgrades, everything. I'm getting everything in the game, so that way, that's what you want to do when you're playing Zerg against mech. You want to have every tech available, so that way you can flip flop between your unit. You can swap between units. So if you fight his army, kill all of his stores, he has 20 tanks remaining. You make 30 mutas, and you go snowball the game before he gets out more anti-air, stuff like that. So this game, like I said, I actually did not go for the god composition like I would most games. Pretty good pickoffs right there. I really wanted the Raptors out of my army. You can see I'm banking almost 7k, 4k. So I'm waiting right now, and I built 35 mutas. This was a mistake. I built 35 mutas, thinking that he would not have enough anti-air to deal with it. And I probably should not have done that. Because as you'll see here in a moment, his army is very tank, like, it's really Thor Viking heavy. He has a weird army. I managed to catch these 3 Thors here, which is good. Put Outpours on for a moment. So I managed to catch those, but I lost my bottom 2 bases, which kind of sucks. And I really wasn't able to do too much with, like, these mutas pretty much did nothing. That was, like, honestly a terrible remax. That was honestly a terrible remax. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get some water. Let's leave stuff in the comments. Like I said, I'm a little sick, so I don't know, man. Getting some water. My throat is feeling parched, but this game. Now you finally see in the production shop I'm building Vipers, and I'm rebuilding Lurkers as well. But it's actually such an interesting game because of the low tech. Finally, like, this is the first, Vipers were the first high-tech units that I built this game. Let's see, how long? This was a 30-minute game, damn. 30-fucking-minute game. Be right back!
A creature is under attack.
I bet you there's some guy in the comments that's like, oh my god, does he know he's not streaming? Like, look at this fight, guys. Look at this fight. That fight actually goes horrendously for me. That actually went horrendously. But let's rewind here. Let me show you guys something real quick. This fight went so badly. I thought I had it. My lurkers didn't burrow. There we go. They are doing a ton of damage, though. But I didn't really... I burrowed them really late. His army is a little bit weak here. So you might look at this and be like, damn, that's game, right? Nope. The power of Zerg, and also the fact that he has no hellbats in his army. Like, his army... Look at his army. Look at what his army is vulnerable to. This is the problem with late game Terran. Vikings are quite bad. He has 14 Vikings, 90 SCVs, I have 92 drones, damn. But check this out, so out of all my rallies here in a moment, here we go, watch this. So Ultras come in with Lings, Hydras, and it's like, well, damn. That just completely flip-flopped. So now, I have the unit compositional advantage. He lost 14 Vikings, or, how many? He had 14, he lost 11 Vikings. And now, I actually have a good, now I have the compositional advantage. And so, I have to be careful here because an Ultralisk Hydra army is kind of like, it's not the best army you can get. It's only good for, like, walking left and right. But as you can see here, I actually fight this. I start target firing his Liberators with my Hydras. And I actually get a pretty decent trade. Probably overcommitted a tiny bit. But yeah, now he's massing Liberators. He's making 8 Liberators at a time. And I'm just... I know my army is extremely mobile. So I decide, hey, I'm going to come over here, kill his orbitals, or try to. Take out some more Liberators before they siege, and then run away. And then run, and then turn... I could just turn around, and... Yeah. I'm in a pretty good spot here. The thing is, I have much more Vesping gas than him. Now you'll notice I'm also producing Corruptors on the production tab. Because I know he overbuilt Liberators, so if I can get up to... This fight right here, actually, is what gets me back in the game. Because he stupidly engages, and take a look at this. Take a look at this. The Ultras, there's 3 Ultras in the front, pushing back a bunch of Hellbats and tanks. And there's this many, 24, what is that? It's almost 32, or so. How many Hydras? Let's see. 31. Oh yeah. So I have 31 Hydras. A moving through this and target firing the Liberators. Boom! GG easy coming out, because I know I'm like, you just fucked up, buddy. You just fucked up. He just lost so much. Like, he could not lose all that for, like, he lost all that almost for free. Like, the Liberators did nothing. I still have 16 Hydras after that. Excellent trade for me. And again, I just walk in here again and start target firing Liberators. I figured I could get away with it, so why not? Because I want my next, Remax to be stronger, so I figured, okay, I'll trade the Hydras for the Liberators, and then Remax on more Hydras. Because Hydras are OP. So now we're at this point where I actually have Corruptors with my army. He's losing just unit after unit here. He just keeps losing stuff for free. And yeah, now you notice more Vipers. Now I'm kind of transitioning to the God composition. Lurker, Viper, Broodlord, Corruptor with some Hydras underneath. So I have 5 Vipers now. And now I'm transitioning into the God comp. Now I'm just like, alright, I'm fucking done with this game. I am fucking done with this game. This guy tries to helling harass me. I type in the chat, you did 0 damage, just to, again, psychological warfare, let him know that I have won this game. Or I feel, basically it's saying like, hey bro, I'm gonna win this game. I'm confident as hell. And then this fight, again, like, look how good this is. So good. Parasitic bombs on all the Vikings. The Ultra's actually soaking up a hell of a lot of damage. And now, suddenly, he has nothing to contest the Broodlords. So now I'm in a situation where, like, oh, he can't fight Broodlords anymore. I'll just make more Broodlords and make more Hydras. The thing, though, the thing that's tricky in these types of games, I'm actually rebuilding I'm going, like, low on the God Comp, and I'm rebuilding Hydras. I'm not going heavy on the Broodlords. So I'm pulling out a sick 200 IQ mind game here where, sure, I have the Broodlords that are good right now while he doesn't have anti-air. But I actually remaxed on a composition for his next composition. Because I know these Broodlords are gonna die. So I went fully back into pure ground units. My goal is to trade the Broodlords for the siege tanks, which then makes it so there's nothing to contest the Hydras that I just remaxed on. I don't care if these Broodlords die anymore. These Broodlords can die. I want them to kill the tanks, and that's it. I want him to have to make Vikings and Liberators, because that's the weakness of late game Terran. Vikings suck. So forcing him to make Vikings makes my army stronger, because everything I have is good against Vikings. Abducting the tanks. Abducting the Liberators as well, back into my army. And Broodlord's still alive. 2 tanks in the back. I forgot about those. I blinding cloud him. And he's dead. Like, he just lost the gas base that he really, really needed. He needed that so badly. He needed that gas base so bad. This was a little bit of a mistake on my part. These Hydras, I should have run away with them. I don't think that trade was worth it. I could have kept all that gas alive. Trading all those Hydras for 3 tanks, definitely not worth it. And now, I'm going back into Roach, Hydra, Viper. So again, my comp, I forced out so many Vikings, now I'm teching backwards. I'm going backwards in time. I'm like, okay, now I'm going back to Roach, Hydra, Viper, with the lurkers that I have in my army as well, which is pretty good. The more Vikings he builds, the better it is for me. I have zero intention of making any more Broodlords this game. Zero. So every Viking he builds is beneficial for me. That's -2 supply from his army, and that's just good for me. Every supply that he puts into a Viking right now, you can see I'm building Roaches and Hydras, because I know, you know, I know what I've killed. I know I killed most of his tanks. He has to rebuild the tanks. So yeah. And as you can see here, I just make a huge arc. And then boom, go, go, go. Huge fucking arc. Burrow the lurkers. Abduct all the siege tanks. Abduct all the tanks. Blinding cloud the Vikings at the same time. He's dead. GG. He's dead. He is now unit compositionally fucked. Woo! He's fucked unit compositionally, he's dead. Now, I have 4 Vipers still. More Hydras in the way, more Roaches. He has... all of those Vikings are useless against my army. He needs tanks. He needs Thors, he needs Cyclones or something. The Vikings are useless now. He's dead. I have fucked him unit compositionally by transitioning from my initial comp, Mass Muta, into Lurker, into Mass Ravager, back into Muta, back into Ultralisk Hydra, back into the God composition, out of the God composition. Now I'm in the pleb composition. This is, you know how there's the God composition, like there's like the God comp, like the highest tech units, like 10 Vipers, 15 Broodlords, 15 Corruptors, and a bunch of Lurkers underneath with Mass Queens and Nidus networks. That's the God composition. But now, I have actually teched back to the Stone Age. I have gone back to the Stone Age multiple times in this game with Mass Ling, Lurker, Hydras, and well, I mean some Ultras. Ultras are high tier. But... oh, but I did tech back into Roaches at one point, when I started actually making, like right now, I'm making Roaches, Lings, and Hydras. I am playing low-tech Zerg right now! The ultimate counter to high-tech is low-tech! So I've gone back to the Stone Ages. So Low Tech Zerg Style, because I know he has all those Vikings. He has his army. He's compositionally fucked here. I have my high-tech Vipers, but the rest of my army now, low-tech Roaches, low-tech Lings. I have the, you know, the Caveman army, the Pleb army. No need for high-tech units anymore because I've messed up his unit comp and his gas units so badly that, boom, watch this! Abduct! 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 Every siege tank abducted! Boom! He's dead. Game over. Game over. I type in the offensive GG. Woo! Let him know that the game is over, and he leaves the fucking game. Boom! He's out of here. Woo! And that is how you play. That is how you rotate between Zerg unit compositions to beat a meching Terran. Obviously, this guy's mech was nowhere near my level of mech. And this is what you get, buddy. When you start off the game like this, and then you link your stream, who's the fucking idiot now? What's up, bitch? Outplayed, out-mind-gamed, out-metagamed. You just got fucking BOOM! Fucking destroyed by the Zerg mech god, beating your puny tiny mech by my Zerg mech. By my, you know, my low-tech unit transitions that you just weren't ready for. Offensive GG, and he fucking leaves. Easy. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm trying to upload one video per day, so this is the video I'm uploading today. I'm trying to work on my clickbait titles. You guys can suggest titles in the comments. Post in the comments what video you want me to do tomorrow, what you want me to make tomorrow, commentary. Or, you know, for now, I'll just keep doing commentaries on games I play on the ladder. On games like this. I'll try and find some shorter ones so that they don't go, like, 30 minutes. But for now, you know, leave comments, you know, donate if you want to. Again, I will, while I'm not able to stream on Twitch for the next 22, 23, 4 days or something, I will shout out people in every consecutive video. I will shout anybody that happens to, you know, donate or whatever, or leave like positive comments. I will shout you guys out in the next video. So the video I make tomorrow, I will shout out people, and yeah, leave comments. I'll try and read through some of the comments in the very next video as well, so that there's at least some interaction. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm glad that I beat this guy because he just flamed me at the start of the game, and yeah, easy. Easy fucking peasy. So, see you guys later. Peace out, everybody. See you later. Oh yeah, make sure you like this video. Subscribe to my YouTube, again, because that's appreciated. I am still selling the Tactical Genius t-shirts, so if people want to get those, that would be cool. And also, I should be going to Cheeseadelphia, which is in, like, what's today, the 20th? It's in, like, almost, like, 6 or 7 days from now, so yeah. So yeah, peace out, peoples. I'll see you in the next video.